Everybody, Ramblin Mike here. Gonna share an amazing tarot deck with you today. The Tarot of the Vampyres. Amazing deck. Amazing book. Phantasmagoria. This is all put together by Ian Daniels. This deck is produced by Llewellyn. It's absolutely one of my favorite decks. Now, I'm not one for sitting down and watching a vampire movie, but vampires in the tarot are very intriguing to me. The passion, all of that, the vampire lore, the struggles of being, the undead. And Phantasmagoria is probably one of the best books I've ever read on tarot. The first 58 pages of this book changed the entire way I look at tarot. I started seeing it with law of attraction and all of that kind of stuff. It's an amazing book. You can only get Phantasmagoria with this deck right here, in this kit, and it only comes in this kit. They do not offer a standalone with this at all. I have signed it. The inside of the box is beautiful. It has the rose, and of course I've signed it, hand trimmed by Ramblin Mike, because this is my little hobby that I do. I sign everything, and this book, absolutely amazing. It's one of my Bibles of tarot right there. I'm going to go through all 78, I'm going to go through all 78 cards right here. I'm stuttering and stumbling because I'm excited about this deck. I've always loved this deck. It's a very powerful deck. I don't really use it for readings because, well, it's got blood and all that kind of stuff on it. It kind of scares people and spooks people a little bit. But it is what it is, and I don't mind the macabre with tarot. I play with it on my own. It's definitely one of my faves of all time. I got all 78 cards here. It does not come with a face card, but it does have that amazing box and the amazing book. Has this amazing back on the tarot deck. Has a black border around it that I trimmed off. It definitely lightened it up because it's definitely kind of a dark format with color in the deck anyway. Here we go. We're going to go through all 78 of them. I hope you enjoy this deck as much as I do. Here we go. The Fool card, number 0. And there are no numbers on the majors right here. But I love the Fool right there. This comes a swooping in. Here's our Magician, number 1. He's amazing. Here is number 2. They call her the Priestess. I call her the High Priestess. Number 3, the Empress. She's gorgeous. Number 4, an amazing Emperor. Number 5, the Hierophant. Definitely a very dark Hierophant right there. Number 6, here's the old Passion of the Lovers with the 1 red rose and the wall of white roses. Number 7, the Chariot. I love that thing. Look at that big old Black Panther right there. Number 8 in this deck is Strength. Again with the Panther. Number 9 is the Hermit. I love this Hermit. He dragging that old string of skulls behind him right there. All that ancient wisdom. He just keeps it with him. Number 10. They call it Fortune. It's the Wheel of Fortune. 11 in this deck is Justice. It's nice. You know, I love justice when the sword is straight with the justice. And, you know, swords down are kind of like peaceful. And swords up to me are like, we're ready to chop something. This is like peaceful justice to me. But these are just little things that my little interpretation of cards that I see in them. This is a very challenging and spooky and wild hangman. 12, hangman. An amazing death card, 13, death. 14 is temperance. Looks to me like she's a little tired of being patient. She's going to put a little something together right there. 15, the devil. Amazing devil card right there. 16, the tower. It's an amazing tower card. 17, the star. 18, the moon. I love this sun card. 19, the sun. There's our twins, huh? Totally different from each other, but yet totally the same. 20, judgment. And 21, the world card. The completion of the major arcana. Off to the minor arcana. Here is the ace. They call the wands here scepters. I myself, when I'm playing with all these different decks that have different names, I just stick with what I call them. I call these wands. This is the ace of wands, and it is absolutely gorgeous. All the aces in this deck are amazing. The ace of wands, the 2 of wands, our 3 of wands. Here's the 4 of wands. Here's our 5 of wands. That old panther back again. That's definitely some contrast right there, huh? Our 6 of wands. Victory because of confidence in yourself. And there's that old panther there again. The artwork in this deck is amazing. Here's the 7 of wands. I would say that this character isn't playing anymore. That's some definite blockage right there, huh? Here is our 8 of wands. That's seriously some forward movement. Our 9 of wands, the old wounded warrior. And our 10 of wands. But the face cards, they call them daughter, prince, queen, and lord. I'm going to refer to him as the page, the knight, the queen, and the king. Here is our page of wands, our knight of wands. Here's our very delicious queen of wands. And yeah, Mr. Go Get It, king of wands. Off to the swords. They call them knives here. The ace of swords. The 2 of swords. This one's amazing. The 3 of swords. You see, it is totally readable. The 4 of swords. Reflecting and healing. The Five of Swords. There it is, man. Big old creepy right there, man. The Six of Swords. Our Seven of Swords. I like this one. I don't know. I don't know what's behind. I don't know what happened behind that curtain. Never mind the dagger right there. I don't know. No. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Oh, sleepless nights right there. And the Ten of Swords. Owie, man. It only has one. It's right in the sweet spot, huh? Here is our Page of Swords. I like her. Here is our Knight of Swords. He got something to say. Our Queen of Swords. Yeah, she ain't playing. And our King of Swords. I love this guy. He's amazing. Off to our cups. The Ace of Cups. They call them Grails. The Two of Cups. It's nice. The Three of Cups. Classic Three of Cups right there. The Four of Cups. Interesting. The Five of Cups. Definitely a river of tears. The Six of Cups. She's definitely looking out the window at something in the past. Here's our Seven of Cups. It's got Medusa on it. All that glitters may not be gold, huh? The Eight of Cups. Interesting. The Nine of Cups. There it is. And the Ten of Cups. The White Roses again. Here's our Page of Cups. Our Knight of Cups. The Queen of Cups. And here is our King of Cups. Seems to have the head of Medusa right there in his hand. It's fun when you take the borders off all these decks because all these kind of characters, especially where there's all these facial expressions, you can see them looking at each other. Fun deck. Here we go. The Ace of Pentacles. They call them skulls. I mean, who doesn't love that card? The Two of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Our Four of Pentacles. Here's the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, that's definitely left out in the cold, huh? Our Six of Pentacles. I love this card. Always have. It's gorgeous. The Seven of Pentacles. The old divine timing right there. She got one apple off that tree. The Eight of Pentacles. Always love this guy. He's definitely hard at work manifesting something. Our Nine of Pentacles. There she is, man. And our Ten of Pentacles. Definitely a vampire deck. Here is our Page of Pentacles, our last face cards. The Knight of Pentacles. Here's our amazing Queen of Pentacles. Always loved her in this deck. And last but not least, our King of Pentacles. There he is right there. As you can see, it's quite an amazing deck. Like I say, when you pull the borders off of these, all the faces look at each other. You can see what their eyes are looking at. All kinds of things happen for me when I pull borders off of decks. This thing shuffles nice. Fits in the hands nice. Still a relatively nice sized deck. Standard size right there. A little smaller than normal, but very nice. Shuffles nice. To be honest with you, I wish that the card stock was better. It's just a little light. I wish that it was a little better. But it does shuffle nice. All mine are machined with rounded corners. It does shuffle like a dream. If you like to rifle it or put it through the hands. Now, if you want one of these, the description's down below in the description area. Shoot me a text. I'll send you an invoice on it. I will either send it to you or a very special friend of yours. This is an amazing gift to give to somebody because of, well, Phantasmagoria, in my opinion. Anyway, I hope you love this right here. I have the Priestess at the end. My very spiritual friends. Namaste. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.